Welcome back, travel lovers. Today we are embarking on an extraordinary journey to one of the most mesmerizing destinations on the entire planet. A country that literally bridges two continents, Europe and Asia. That incredible place is Turkey. Turkey is not just a country. It is a living, breathing masterpiece where ancient history whispers through towering ruins, where stunning landscapes stretch endlessly across your horizon, and where vibrant culture pulses through every single street and marketplace. From world-class cuisine that will completely transform your taste buds to architectural wonders that have stood for thousands of years, Turkey offers an experience unlike anywhere else on Earth. And today we are counting down the top 10 must-visit places in Turkey that every traveler absolutely needs to experience at least once in their lifetime. Trust me, by the end of this video, Turkey will be sitting right at the very top of your travel bucket list. So without further delay, let us dive straight in. Kicking off our countdown at number 10, we have Pamukkale, which literally translates to Cotton Castle in Turkish. And the moment you lay eyes on it, you will completely understand why. This place looks like something straight out of a dream. Imagine brilliant white terrace pools cascading down a hillside filled with warm, mineral-rich turquoise water that has been flowing naturally for thousands of years. These stunning formations are created by calcium-rich thermal waters that slowly deposit white calcium carbonate as they flow, building up these incredible natural terraces over centuries. But here's what makes Pamukkale truly extraordinary. Sitting right above these magical white terraces are the ancient ruins of Hierapolis, a remarkably well-preserved Roman city complete with temples, a theater, and fascinating necropolis. So in one single visit, you get both a jaw-dropping natural wonder and a deeply rich historical experience combined together perfectly, leaving absolutely every visitor completely and utterly speechless. Coming in at number 9, we have Ephesus, one of the best preserved ancient cities in the entire world. If you have ever dreamed of walking through a real Roman city, Ephesus will absolutely blow your mind. The moment you step through its ancient gates, you are instantly transported back over 2,000 years into a bustling Roman metropolis. The sheer scale and detail of this place is truly breathtaking. The Library of Celsus stands tall with its magnificent facade looking almost as grand as it did centuries ago. The Great Theater, capable of seating over 25,000 people, still echoes with the energy of ancient performances. And just a short distance away sits the legendary Temple of Artemis, one of the original 7 wonders of the ancient world. For history lovers and archaeology enthusiasts, Ephesus is nothing short of paradise. This is one destination that genuinely deserves a full day of exploration. Coming in at number 8 on our list is the absolutely breathtaking Sumela Monastery, and trust me, nothing can quite prepare you for your first sight of this incredible place. Dramatically carved directly into a near-vertical cliff face in the Pontic Mountains near the city of Trabzon, this stunning Greek Orthodox monastery looks like something straight out of a fantasy film. What makes it even more remarkable is that this extraordinary structure dates all the way back to the 4th century, making it one of the oldest religious sites in the entire region. As you make your way up through the dense, lush green forest to reach the monastery, the anticipation just keeps building. Once inside, you are greeted by magnificent frescoes covering the walls, telling ancient stories through vibrant colors and intricate detail. The panoramic views of the surrounding valleys and forests are simply jaw-dropping. Sumela Monastery is truly one of the most visually striking and spiritually powerful destinations in all of Turkey. Coming in at number 7, we have Antalya, widely celebrated as the jewel of the Turkish Riviera, and honestly, it is not hard to see why. This stunning coastal city greets you with crystal clear turquoise waters and beautiful sandy beaches that stretch as far as the eye can see. But Antalya is so much more than just a beach destination. At its heart lies Kaliti, the enchanting old town, where narrow winding streets lead you past remarkable Roman ruins, elegant Ottoman-era architecture, and centuries of layered history, waiting to be discovered around every corner. The atmosphere here is truly magical, and if you are someone who loves exploring ancient civilizations, Antalya serves as the perfect base for visiting nearby archaeological wonders like Purge and Aspendos. Do not miss the breathtaking Dudin waterfalls either, where cascading water dramatically plunges directly into the Mediterranean Sea, creating one of the most spectacular natural sights in the entire region. Coming in at number 6 on our countdown is the absolutely awe-inspiring Mount Nemrut, a United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization World Heritage Site located in the heart of southeastern Turkey. Perched at an altitude of over 2,000 meters above sea level, this remarkable mountain summit is home to some of the most extraordinary ancient sculptures you will ever lay eyes on. Massive stone heads of ancient gods and kings are scattered dramatically across the mountaintop, creating a scene that feels almost surreal and otherworldly. These colossal statues were commissioned by King Antiochus I back in the 1st century before the Common Era as part of his grand monumental tomb sanctuary. He essentially built himself a throne among the gods. But what truly makes Mount Nemrut unforgettable is witnessing either the sunrise or sunset from the summit, surrounded by these towering ancient figures bathed in golden light. It is a genuinely magical and deeply moving experience that stays with you forever. Coming in at number 5, we have the absolutely breathtaking Cappadocia region, and honestly, no other place on Earth quite compares to this extraordinary landscape. Cappadocia looks like it was pulled straight from a fantasy novel, with its iconic fairy chimneys rising dramatically from the earth like nature's own sculptures, carved over millions of years by volcanic activity and erosion. But Cappadocia is so much more than just stunning scenery. Hidden beneath the surface lies the remarkable underground city of Derinkuyu, an ancient subterranean marvel that once sheltered thousands of people across multiple levels deep underground. Above ground, the Göreme Open Air Museum showcases beautifully preserved cave churches adorned with stunning Byzantine frescoes dating back centuries. And then there is the experience that has become synonymous with Cappadocia itself, drifting silently above the magical valleys in a hot air balloon at sunrise, watching golden light wash over thousands of fairy chimneys below. It is genuinely one of the most unforgettable moments any traveler can ever witness. Coming in at number 4, we have Troy, the legendary ancient city that has captured human imagination for thousands of years. Made famous by Homer's Iliad and the epic tale of the Trojan War, this mythical city is actually very real and waiting to be explored. Located near the town of Pamukkale in northwestern Turkey, the archaeological site of Troy allows visitors to walk through the actual ruins of this extraordinary civilization. One of the first things you will notice upon arrival is the massive wooden Trojan horse replica standing proudly at the entrance, making for an absolutely unforgettable photo opportunity. What makes Troy truly remarkable is that excavations have revealed not just one city, but an incredible 9 layers of civilizations built one on top of another over thousands of years. In 2018, Troy was officially designated a United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization World Heritage Site, cementing its extraordinary global historical importance for generations to come. Coming in at number 3 is the magnificent Bosphorus Strait, the legendary waterway that literally slices through Istanbul, dividing Europe and Asia in the most dramatic fashion imaginable. This narrow stretch of water is not simply a geographical boundary, it is the beating heart and soul of Istanbul itself. Taking a Bosphorus cruise is an absolutely magical experience that every traveler must add to their bucket list. As you glide along these shimmering waters, iconic landmarks unfold before your eyes like a living postcard. The Grand Dolmabahce Palace stretches magnificently along the European shore, while the imposing Rumeli Fortress stands as a powerful reminder of Ottoman military might. But perhaps the most charming sights are the beautiful wooden waterfront mansions known as yalis, gracefully lining both shores in elegant rows. These historic homes whisper stories of centuries past. The Bosphorus connects 2 continents, 2 cultures, and 2 worlds, making Istanbul truly unlike anywhere else on Earth. And now we arrive at number 2, a destination so extraordinary that it deserves its own chapter in history. Welcome to Istanbul, formerly known as Constantinople and even further back as Byzantium, one of the greatest cities ever built by human civilization. Istanbul is home to some of the most iconic landmarks on the entire planet. The magnificent Hagia Sophia, standing for nearly 1,500 years, is an architectural miracle that will leave you completely breathless. The Blue Mosque with its 6 towering minarets, the legendary Topkapi Palace where Ottoman sultans once ruled vast empires, and the Grand Bazaar, one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world, all call this incredible city home. Istanbul is truly where East meets West in the most spectacular fashion imaginable. Every single street corner tells a story thousands of years old. The food, the architecture, the energy, the people, everything combines to create an absolutely unparalleled sensory experience that no traveler will ever forget. And there you have it. An extraordinary journey through some of the most breathtaking destinations Turkey has to offer. We have explored the surreal white terraces of Pamukkale, walked through the ancient streets of Ephesus, marveled at the cliff-carved Sumela Monastery, relaxed along the stunning Turkish Riviera in Antalya, stood in awe before the colossal stone heads of Mount Nemrut, floated above the fairy chimneys of Cappadocia, touched the legendary walls of Troy, sailed through the magnificent Bosphorus Strait, and wandered through the timeless streets of Istanbul. Every single one of these destinations is absolutely remarkable in its own right. But now, we have finally arrived at the moment you have been waiting for. Our number one spot belongs to a destination so iconic, so deeply woven into the fabric of human history and imagination, that travelers from every corner of the world have been dreaming about it for centuries. This is truly the crown jewel of Turkish tourism, and it deserves every bit of that title. And the number one destination in Turkey is the magnificent city of Istanbul. This extraordinary city is not just a destination, it is a living, breathing masterpiece that has captivated travelers for thousands of years. Standing on the shores of the Bosphorus, you feel the weight of empires, the whisper of ancient civilizations, and the pulse of a modern metropolis all at once. The Hagia Sophia alone is enough to bring tears to your eyes, a structure so breathtakingly beautiful that it defies human comprehension. Walking through the Grand Bazaar, the aroma of spices fills the air while centuries of trading history surround you from every direction. Watching the sunset over the Golden Horn, painting the minarets in shades of amber and gold, is a moment that permanently changes your soul. Istanbul does not simply impress visitors, it transforms them completely, leaving an unforgettable mark that calls every traveler back again and again. And there you have it. 10 absolutely breathtaking destinations that make Turkey one of the most extraordinary travel experiences on the entire planet. From the surreal white terraces of Pamukkale to the ancient streets of Ephesus, from the fairy chimneys of Cappadocia to the magnificent skyline of Istanbul, Turkey is a country that genuinely has it all. Whether you are a history enthusiast, a nature lover, an adventure seeker, or a passionate foodie, Turkey will exceed every single expectation you bring with you. This incredible country sits at the crossroads of civilizations, cultures, and continents, offering a travel experience unlike anything else in the world. If Turkey's not already on your travel bucket list, we hope today changed that completely. Now we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below telling us your favorite Turkish destination. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing travel content. We will see you in the next adventure.